Well, hello everyone, this is French. Today I want to entertain your thoughts, anticipating that you and I are sitting face to face. You're right here in my studio, and we were talking about how you can basically participate in something to benefit your family. If each one of us take part of four social brackets, and each of those social brackets we have the ability to influence other people and as well as being influenced by people. If I go to see a movie today, I think Michael Jackson is show is playing this week. I have a friend who's actually planning on going. Due to the time, I am not planning on going. But the fact that she's interested in going to that show, she's talking about it. She sent me pictures on it, and one person who was supposed to go dropped out, and she's frantically looking for people to basically pass on the tickets to go. Even though I am not going to the show, I find myself talking about it, and all of a sudden I'm reminded of Michael Jackson's music, and the very mention of it triggered me to think of Michael Jackson, his influence on music, and whether or not I go to this concert or not, I'm already influenced by the fact that a person going to this event and talk about it. So the same method happens also with negative information. Negative information, someone shares something negative, the next thing you know, negative people, negative energy, anything negative basically is what drains attention and energy. It does have the propensity to basically to prolong and have multiple chain reactions where when either positive or negative information is shared, that information travels through 6 degrees of separation but might have 3 degrees of immediate impact. Take that same ability to influence other people or being influenced by people, channel that energy into a positive way to drive change. You can influence people right now, economically speaking, by participating in something to basically put you in a position to really be the rainmaker for your family, business, nonprofit organization, or faith group. Doing so, you not only empower yourself, which has a direct relation to the people immediately in your circle, and the very fact that, imagine that you're able to pay your car off in a couple of months. Soon, you're not scrambling to pay your house payment, whether you're renting or owning, and you're beginning to basically knock down your credit card debt one at a time. What do you think that would do to your persona? That would definitely change your persona. Even if you did not want to talk about it, you will eventually influence people around you by absolutely saying nothing. To the degree that you walk into a room, your energy changes. What if there is a program that you can participate in? By the way, this is not financial advice. I am providing an educational content to you. I am not, in a sense, saying that you should participate. And since what I do is crypto related, and participation in crypto involves the risk of loss, you should do your due diligence. And after you do your due diligence with information that I provide to you, which, by the way, the document will be provided to you in the description of this video. And although there is no guarantee, my success would not equate your success, as well as failures from the past is not the same thing here. We are involving in a real business, generating real revenue from a real, either brick and mortar, physical presence in multiple places in Europe, with an online exchange, a payment system, a node reward system, and a listed Phoenic token where you can participate and share in a pre-publicly listed company. You can participate in shares in that company. You can participate in the node reward system within that ecosystem, and you can also participate in acquiring vesting packages of the actual Phoenic token that we're talking about, which is, by the way, listed in CoinMicroCap and CoinGecko. That you could look at PNIC and see the ticker, the symbol for Phoenic. So this is not something that we're talking about that is coming. This is something that is already here, a company with a pre-existing activity or foundation since 2017 that I had the pleasure of visiting the people in Cyprus at the headquarters, actually witnessing a transaction as I documented it. And you can actually go to my community tab to see part of that trip. We've participated in 2 activities so far in person in Vegas and Miami, and we are again going to Vegas to celebrate 2 years anniversary of tremendous success, and of course reminiscing on setback but charting the path forward for people who come in after us. We didn't have to go through the trial period. Having said that, it is a privilege to share this information with you. On a daily basis, I look at a lot of things. People also share a lot of things with me. I can look at a lot of content. I have learned to discern how to evaluate a project very well, how I can actually determine whether or not the project is real, whether it is a project of substance, and to participate. And when I participate, if I choose to share it publicly for people to participate, to join in the same, to have the same experience as I do. You may not have the same success, but you at least will have the same experience to participate, and everyone participate according to their ability. And my goal is to help you channel your energy into full social settings, starting first with your family and the people close around you. If you find something of value, something that is changing your life, you may have had some bad experiences in the past, so as long as your bad experience does not necessarily reflect your future, it is okay to go through a period of time where you have a learning experience, but such experience should propel you forward, not necessarily limit your ability to engage in activities subject to changing your lives. So I can come at you, I can come to you in so many different ways, but the best way I come to you is by connecting with you in person. As you can see, I am not your typical YouTuber. This is not about the money for me. I am here to have an impact in the lives of many people as possible. And with a free account, by the way, you can position yourself as you're learning. Say, for instance, I've been talking about this project since 2022. Obviously, you've seen many videos. You've seen me talking about other things, but I've actually come back to this project over and over again and given it the central focus that it deserves. There's a reason why. I've met the people in person. I've been part of this project since 2022, and I know we are part of a striving, resilient community. And then it is that power that drives the energy to overcome difficult times. And no community, no business, especially technology, does not undergo difficult times. It's not what happens when things are good, it's how you handle yourself during difficult times. That's when you know the type of people you are dealing with. You don't know a friend until when you're going through a hard time to see who stays behind you, who stays with you. because these are the people when you're celebrating you're gonna want to be around with. And this is just the type of project this is. Anyways, so as we are heading towards this trip in Vegas to celebrate our success, we just about to release a Miracle Estate, an opportunity to acquire physical real estate pre-construction properties in Cyprus at a major discount, leveraging the power of Phoenic to acquire the properties. Multiple units are available and multiple projects are coming, and you will be the first to hear about it. So it's basically one success built on top of each other. The very fact that the people who actually are acquiring nodes right now our nodes are in beta phase, and there are two types of node. There's a full node that holds the entire copy of the blockchain. Everybody with a full node, basically, the more people with a node, the better. The more node ownership is distributed all over the globe, the better it is, and the more secure blockchain we have. Everyone daily perform an activity after purchasing their node, registering their node, and then perform the activity of running their node, just like you check your email, your WhatsApp, your Telegram, your Facebook, whatever social platform that you use. You check in, send a message, you check in, see what's substance or not. It's the same thing. You're daily checking every 24 hours to perform a simple task of activating your node, and then until the next day. So we have the light node or mini node, which is 1/10 of a node. In other words, you purchase a node regardless of the market price for today. My document will talk about the market price, because I want this video to be about a universal video, because the price of the node and mini node might change, and so I want the video to be relevant. So whatever the price of the node is, there's a document in the description of this video called Blockchain Nodes and Nodes Promotion. Anyways, and there are several videos that talked about the promotion. Since I've already talked about this in several ways, the importance of this document is how you can leverage our ecosystem to benefit, so that you can become a rainmaker, someone who brings in the bacon in your family. And that's basically the purpose of this video. Whatever it is that you're raising money for, if you have any reason why you need funds, you need to raise money for anything, well, there is a growing need for crypto donation, and the percentage, the frequency and amount donated in crypto is likely to be higher than it is in fiat. And so with a node ownership, you basically purchase a piece of software, register the software, run it every day, and that software basically puts you in a position in an infrastructure base to participate as part of a thriving blockchain project that pays you in the digital rewards that is currently listed in CoinMarketCap and CoinGecko. And by getting it, you can get the asset, the token, in so many different ways. You can get it on the open market and shorting and longing it, meaning that you buy it low and sell it high. You take advantage of the price velocity. You can purchase it in a staking package through the website. However, the best way to acquire it is through a cash flow NFT account. By creating a cash flow NFT account, you go onto the product category and purchase yourself as many nodes as you can afford to acquire, regardless of the price of the node right now, because the price of the node may fluctuate depending on how many nodes are purchased. If a certain amount of nodes are purchased, then it triggers the price increase. Regardless of the price, you get a set amount of Phoenic per node, and each node, full node, gives you 350 Phoenic. Right now, the nodes are in beta. We are collecting digital rewards in form of points that would later be converted into actual liquid Phoenic that you can short or long, meaning buying high, buying low, or you can buy high if you don't know, buy low and sell high. So you can short long, short long, short long for people who wants to day trade without having to be part of our ecosystem. That is the one way to engage. It is not the best way, but that's one way to engage. The other best way, which I've already repeated, is to acquire the node. The node gives you a certain amount of Phoenic daily, currently while in beta. But post beta, because this video will also be relevant, we have 20,000 nodes, and after the 20,000, there will not be any additional nodes. However, within that 20,000, we also allow people, according to their ability, to also acquire a mini node. A mini node is 1/10 of a node. If a node gives you 250 Phoenic, a mini node gives you 1/10 of it, which is 35. And the purpose of it is to allow people to participate according to their ability. So as long as there are nodes available to purchase, my promotion, which is indefinite in accordance to the number of nodes until the maximum supplies of the nodes are finished, I'm going to leverage the commission that happens, that the nodes purchase creates. And I referred to earlier to when negative or positive information shared, it has the propensity to travel through 6 degrees of separation, but the information remains strong, meaning that it is at its strongest effect 3 degrees. We also have a 3-tier commission structure. In other words, I share this with you, and if you purchase a node or as many as you can afford, 10% of the purchase comes back to me for coaching you. If you in turn share with your brother, sister, nephew, uncle, niece, mother and father, any and all family members would be your first generation, my second generation. You, in a sense, earn the 10%, and I will earn a grandfather position of mentor, because you need my help to teach you, to explain to you the process. And your first generation, which is my second, which pays me 4% for the activity, for coaching you forward. And then your brother, sister, uncle, niece, nephew, share with your cousin, brother-in-law, nephew, neighbor, co-worker, church member, or a non-profit organization leader. That creates a great grandfather position, meaning 3 degrees removed, 2 degrees removed from you. In other words, your second position becomes my third. I earned a 4% mentorship reward or commission for the sale. You earn 4%. Your brother, cousin, uncle, niece, nephew then earns the 10%. And then the immediate commission stops. But for people who have leadership potential, we also have a global bonus pool where a percentage of the company's profit is distributed to everyone who've actually coach, train, sales of 50,000 frontline, first generation. If you can do so, then you participate in a 1 to 5 star leadership shares for doing so. And there are several videos that I've already made. I have an entire training session that I've already made on this topic that I would be more than glad to share with you. But right now, what's important is that you find something of value. You can influence your immediate people you care, love, and care about, and positioning them first. And then as they are positioned, that's 10% commission for every sale. then you then begin to help them to educate their first generation, which is second and my third. And the goal is every person we meet, we have the ability to influence and generate up to 17% commission that pays 3 degrees of separation, with an opportunity to create a leadership team where we coach people to generate a minimum 50,000 in sales and be part of becoming 1 to 5 star to earn 1 to 50 shares in our global leadership pool. And participating in that, whether you get a node or share